Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Golden Wisdom Daily, your cozy corner on YouTube where we share tips, stories, and heartfelt advice to help you live your healthiest, happiest life in your golden years. I'm so thrilled you're here today because we're diving into something that can make a world of difference in how you feel every day: sleep. Today, we're talking about the secret to sleeping better as you age. If you're in your 60s or 70s, you know how precious a good night's sleep is. Whether it's to wake up refreshed for a morning walk, to have energy for your grandkids, or just to enjoy your day with a clear mind. Picture this. You're sitting down with a warm cup of tea or coffee, maybe in your favorite armchair by the window, the evening light fading softly outside, and we're chatting like old friends. As we age, sleep can sometimes feel elusive. Maybe you're tossing and turning, waking up in the middle of the night, or just not feeling rested. But here's the good news. There are simple, effective ways to improve your sleep that don't require fancy gadgets or expensive pills. These are practical, budget-friendly habits that fit right into your life, backed by science and real-life stories. So, grab that tea, settle in, and let's explore 10 secrets to sleeping better as you age. We'll talk about why they work, how to make them yours, and share stories from folks just like you who rediscovered restful nights. By the end of this video, you'll have a plan to sleep deeper, wake happier, and feel amazing every day. Let's start with a little heart-to-heart. As we hit our 60s and beyond, sleep becomes like a best friend we want to keep close. Maybe you've noticed it's hard to fall asleep, or you wake up at 3 a.m. with your mind racing. Perhaps you're feeling groggy during the day, wishing you could nap instead of enjoying your hobbies. That's totally normal. Our bodies change as we age. The National Institute on Aging says that after 60, sleep patterns shift. We might sleep lighter, wake more often, or need a bit less sleep. But good sleep is crucial. It boosts your mood, sharpens your memory, supports your heart health, and even helps your body repair itself. Think of sleep like recharging your phone overnight. Without a full charge, your battery runs low, and you're not at your best. The secrets we're sharing today are like plugging your body into the right charger. Simple, natural habits that help you sleep deeper and wake up refreshed. And don't worry, we're not talking about drastic changes or spending a fortune. These are easy, affordable tips you can start tonight, whether you're in a bustling city apartment, a quiet suburban home, or a cozy countryside cottage. Plus, I'll share practical ways to make them work for you, so you can drift off peacefully and greet the morning with a smile. Ready to sleep better? Let's dive into the first secret. 1. Create a consistent sleep schedule. First up, let's talk about creating a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day helps regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up refreshed. A study from the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that seniors with consistent sleep schedules report 20% better sleep quality and feel more energized during the day. I heard a story from a viewer named Linda, who's 67, from Chicago. Linda used to stay up late watching TV some nights and go to bed early others, but she struggled to sleep through the night. Her doctor suggested picking a bedtime and sticking to it. Linda chose 10:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m., giving her 8 hours. At first, it felt rigid, but after a week, she noticed she was falling asleep faster and waking up without an alarm. She says her mornings are brighter, and she has energy for her daily walks. Linda told me, "It's like my body knows when it's time to rest now, and it's such a relief." How do you do it? Pick a bedtime and wake-up time that give you 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Say 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. or 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Stick to it. Even on weekends, within a 30-minute window. Set a gentle reminder, like an alarm on your phone, to start winding down 30 minutes before bed. It's free and requires no equipment. If your schedule is unpredictable, aim for consistency most days. Linda says she uses a $2 notebook from a dollar store to track her sleep times, and it keeps her on track. If you have health issues affecting sleep, check with your doctor, but this simple habit works for most. 2. Wind down with a bedtime routine. Next, let's talk about winding down with a bedtime routine. A calming pre-sleep ritual signals your body it's time to rest, reducing stress and easing you into sleep. A study from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine found that seniors with a consistent bedtime routine fall asleep 15% faster, and report better sleep quality. I know a guy named Tom, who's 65, from Seattle. Tom used to scroll on his phone until midnight, but he'd lie awake for hours. He started a 20-minute routine, a warm cup of chamomile tea, 5 minutes of reading a cozy mystery novel, and a quick stretch. Now, he says his mind feels calm, and he drifts off easily. Tom told me, "It's like telling my brain it's okay to shut off, and I sleep so much better." Create a 15 to 30-minute routine. Try reading, listening to soft music, or doing gentle stretches. Avoid screens. Blue light from phones or TVs can disrupt sleep. Keep it simple and free. Use a library book or a radio. Tom got his tea bags on sale at Walmart for $3, and his stretch routine needs no equipment. If you're busy, even 10 minutes works. Experiment to find what relaxes you, like a warm bath or journaling. If you have trouble relaxing, try free relaxation videos on YouTube. Search Senior Bedtime Relaxation. 3. Optimize your sleep environment. Now, let's talk about optimizing your sleep environment. A cool, dark, quiet bedroom promotes deeper sleep by mimicking the body's natural sleep conditions. A study from the National Sleep Foundation found that seniors with an ideal sleep environment report 25% fewer nighttime awakenings. I heard from a viewer named Susan, who's 68, from London. Susan used to wake up multiple times a night, bothered by street lights and noise. She added blackout curtains, a small fan for white noise, and kept her room at 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, she sleeps through the night and feels refreshed. Susan told me, "My bedroom feels like a sleep sanctuary, and it's made all the difference." Keep your room cool, 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Dark, use blackout curtains or a sleep mask. And quiet, try earplugs or a fan. Remove clutter to feel calm. Budget-friendly options include thrift store curtains. Susan got hers for $5, or a $1 sleep mask from a dollar store. If you can't control noise, try free white noise apps like Relax Melodies. Make small changes, like moving electronics out of the bedroom. If you share a bed, discuss adjustments with your partner. Susan says her fan was a $10 garage sale find, and it's her sleep game changer. 4. Limit caffeine and alcohol. Next up, let's talk about limiting caffeine and alcohol, which can disrupt sleep as we age. Caffeine can stay in your system for 6 to 8 hours, keeping you wired, while alcohol may help you fall asleep but fragment sleep later. A study from the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who cut back on evening caffeine and alcohol improve sleep quality by 18%. I know a woman named Margaret who's 70, from Atlanta. Margaret loved her afternoon coffee and evening glass of wine, but she was waking up at 3 a.m. Her doctor suggested no caffeine after noon and limiting alcohol to 1 drink hours before bed. She switched to decaf and cut wine most nights, and now she sleeps soundly. Margaret told me, "I didn't realize how much my coffee was messing with my sleep, but now I feel so rested." Avoid caffeine coffee, tea, soda. Afternoon, try decaf or herbal tea. Limit alcohol to 1 drink, ideally with dinner, not late. It's free to adjust your habits, and decaf is affordable. Margaret buys store-brand decaf for $4. If you love your coffee, have it with breakfast. If you're on medications, check with your doctor about caffeine or alcohol interactions. Margaret says her evening chamomile tea is her new ritual, and it's calming and cheap. 5. Get morning sunlight. Let's talk about getting morning sunlight to regulate your sleep cycle. Natural light in the morning helps your body know when to be awake and when to sleep, improving nighttime rest. A study from the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that 15 minutes of morning sunlight can improve sleep quality by 20% in seniors. I heard from a viewer named John, who's 66, from Manchester. John struggled with falling asleep and waking up tired. He started sitting on his balcony for 10 minutes with his morning tea, soaking up the sun. Now he falls asleep faster and feels more refreshed. John told me, "It's like the sun sets my body's clock, and it's so easy to do. Step outside for 10 to 15 minutes in the morning. Sit on your porch, walk, or open a window. No equipment needed, just a sunny spot. If weather's bad, sit by a bright window or try a light therapy lamp. Check thrift stores for deals. John uses a $3 folding chair from a yard sale. If you're sensitive to light or on medications, check with your doctor. Even cloudy days help, so give it a try. Before we move on to the next secrets, I want to take a quick moment to say thank you for being part of our Golden Wisdom Daily community. If you're enjoying these sleep tips and want to keep learning how to live your healthiest, happiest life, please hit that like button. It really helps us reach more people like you. And if you know someone who could use these ideas to sleep better, share this video with them. It's a great way to spread some restful wisdom. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss a new video from us. We're here every week with tips, stories, and inspiration to make your golden years truly golden. All right, let's get back to those sleep secrets. 6. Stay active during the day. Now, let's talk about staying active during the day to improve your sleep. Regular physical activity helps you fall asleep faster and sleep deeper by reducing stress and tiring your body naturally. A study from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who exercise 150 minutes a week report 30% better sleep quality. I know a guy named Robert, who's 64, from Denver. Robert used to toss and turn, feeling restless at night. He started taking 20-minute walks in his neighborhood park and doing 10-minute chair exercises at home. Now, he sleeps like a log and wakes up energized. Robert told me, "Moving my body during the day makes my night so much better." Aim for 20 to 30 minutes of activity daily, like walking, gardening, or chair yoga. Keep it low impact. Try free YouTube videos for senior exercises. No gym needed, and it's free. Robert uses sneakers from a thrift store for $8. If mobility is an issue, do seated exercises or short walks with a cane. Avoid intense exercise 3 hours before bed to prevent overstimulation. Check with your doctor if you have health concerns, but gentle movement works for most. 7. Manage stress with relaxation. Next, let's talk about managing stress with relaxation techniques. Stress and anxiety can keep you awake, but calming practices like deep breathing or meditation help you relax and sleep better. A study from the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that 10 minutes of relaxation daily improves sleep quality by 15% in seniors. I heard from a viewer named Dorothy, who's 69, from Bristol. Dorothy's mind raced at night, worrying about her family. She started a 5-minute deep breathing routine before bed. Inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4, exhaling for 6. It calms her, and she sleeps through the night. Dorothy told me, "It's like turning off my worries, and I drift off so easily." Try deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation for 5 to 10 minutes before bed. Use free apps like Calm or YouTube videos for senior relaxation. It's free and needs no equipment. Dorothy uses a comfy chair and soft music from a $5 thrift store radio. If you're new to relaxation, start with 2 minutes and build up. If stress is overwhelming, talk to a doctor or counselor. Many offer free senior support. 8. Eat a sleep-friendly dinner. Let's talk about eating a sleep-friendly dinner. Heavy, spicy, or late meals can disrupt sleep, but a light, balanced dinner supports rest. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who eat a light dinner 3 to 4 hours before bed sleep 17% better. I know a woman named Carol, who's 71, from Portland. Carol used to eat heavy pasta dinners late, but she'd wake up with indigestion. She switched to a lighter meal, like grilled chicken, veggies, and a small sweet potato, around 6 p.m. Now, she sleeps soundly and feels rested. Carol told me, "I didn't know my dinner was keeping me up, but this change is a lifesaver." Eat a light dinner with protein, veggies, and complex carbs, like sweet potatoes or quinoa, 3 to 4 hours before bed. Avoid spicy or fatty foods. Budget-friendly options include frozen veggies or store-brand chicken. Carol buys veggies for $2 at Aldi. If you're hungry later, try a small snack like a banana or yogurt. If you have dietary restrictions, consult your doctor. Carol preps her dinners in bulk to save time, and it's made her night so much better. 9. Limit screen time before bed. Now, let's talk about limiting screen time before bed. Blue light from phones, TVs, or tablets suppresses melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. A study from a journal of Applied Physiology found that avoiding screens 1 to 2 hours before bed improves sleep quality by 22% in seniors. I heard from a viewer named Betty, who's 66, from Boston. Betty used to watch TV until bedtime, but she couldn't fall asleep. She started turning off screens an hour before bed, reading a library book instead. Now, she drifts off quickly and sleeps deeper. Betty told me, "I love my shows, but giving my eyes a break has been a game changer. Stop using screens 1 to 2 hours before bed. Try reading, listening to music, or chatting with family. It's free. Use library books or a radio. If you need screens, use blue light glasses or a phone's night mode. Check thrift stores for glasses." Betty got a $3 book from a library sale. If you can't avoid screens, dim them and keep sessions short. This simple switch helps your body prepare for rest. 10. Use a sleep journal. Last but not least, let's talk about using a sleep journal to track and improve your sleep. Writing down your sleep patterns, habits, and feelings helps you spot what works and what doesn't. A study from the Journal of Sleep Research found that seniors who kept a sleep journal improved sleep quality by 14% by identifying problem areas. I know a guy named George, who's 68, from Chicago. George was frustrated with waking up tired, but didn't know why. He started jotting down his bedtime, wake time, and habits like caffeine or exercise in a notebook. He noticed late coffee was disrupting his sleep, so he cut it out. Now, he sleeps better and feels clearer. George told me, "My journal showed me what was going wrong, and fixing it was so easy." Each night, write down your bedtime, wake time, how you slept, and factors like food, stress, or activity. Spend 2 to 3 minutes in a notebook or phone. It's free. Use any paper. George uses a $1 notebook from a dollar store. Review weekly to spot patterns like late meals or stress. If sleep issues persist, share your journal with a doctor for tailored advice. This small habit gives you control over your sleep. Now that we've covered our 10 secrets: consistent schedule, bedtime routine, sleep environment, limiting caffeine and alcohol, morning sunlight, activity, relaxation, sleep-friendly dinner, screen limits, and a sleep journal, let's talk about making them part of your life. The key is to start small and make it enjoyable. You don't need to do all 10 at once. Pick 2 to 3 that feel doable, maybe a bedtime routine and morning sunlight, and build from there. Maybe you start with a 10-minute wind down and a morning porch sit. Small steps lead to better sleep, and you'll feel the difference. Here's a sample evening and morning to inspire you. 6 p.m. Eat a light dinner with chicken and veggies. 8:30 p.m. Stop screens, read a book, or listen to soft music. 10 p.m. Start a 20-minute bedtime routine, tea, stretches, breathing. 10:30 p.m. Go to bed in a cool, dark, quiet room. 6:30 a.m. Wake up, drink water, and sit outside for 10 minutes of sunlight. 7 a.m. Take a 15-minute walk or do chair exercises. See? It's simple and fits into your life. Consistency is what counts. Doing a few habits daily adds up. To stay motivated, pair them with things you love, like a favorite book or morning tea. Linda, our schedule keeper, says her routine feels like self-care, not a chore. If you're on a budget, these are all free or low cost. Use what you have, like a notebook or thrift store finds. Check the free sleep tracker in the description below for a guide to build your perfect sleep plan. I love the story of Mary, who's 70, from Bristol. Mary struggled with sleepless nights after retiring, feeling tired and grumpy. She started with a consistent schedule, a bedtime routine, and morning sunlight, then added a sleep journal and relaxation. Now, she sleeps 7 to 8 hours and has energy for her gardening and grandkids. Her doctor's thrilled with her improved mood and health, and Mary says, "I didn't think I could sleep well again, but these habits changed everything." That's the goal. Restful nights that lead to joyful days. I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds great, but it's not that easy for me. Maybe you have health issues, a noisy environment, or just can't seem to relax. Let's address those barriers so everyone can sleep better. If you have health issues like insomnia, sleep apnea, or pain, talk to your doctor. They may suggest treatments or adjust medications. Many clinics offer free senior sleep consults. Try gentle habits like relaxation or a sleep journal to support medical advice. Tom, our routine fan, says his journal helped his doctor pinpoint issues. If your environment's noisy or bright, use budget-friendly fixes like earplugs, $1 dollar store, or blackout curtains from a thrift store. If you can't control temperature, use a fan or extra blankets. Susan's fan was a $10 find. If you share a bed, discuss solutions like separate blankets with your partner. If you're too busy or stressed, start with one habit that takes 2 minutes, like deep breathing or a sleep journal. Do it earlier if evenings are hectic. Dorothy does her relaxation at 8 p.m. If motivation's low, pair habits with fun, like music during your routine or a cozy book. Mary tracks her sleep with a calendar, adding stars for good nights to stay excited. If you're overwhelmed, pick just one secret, like a consistent bedtime, and add more when ready. You don't need perfection. Even small changes, like cutting evening coffee, can help. If sleep problems persist, consult a doctor, but most of these habits are safe and gentle. Before we wrap up, let's talk about why these 10 secrets are so powerful together. A consistent schedule and morning sunlight set your body's clock, while a bedtime routine and relaxation calm your mind. A sleep-friendly environment, dinner, and screen limits create the right conditions for rest. Activity tires your body naturally, and limiting caffeine and alcohol prevents disruptions. A sleep journal gives you insight to fine-tune your habits. Together, they address body, mind, and environment. Everything you need for deep, restful sleep. I heard from a viewer named Alice, who's 72, from Denver. Alice used to wake up every few hours, feeling exhausted. She started with a bedtime routine and sunlight, then added a sleep journal and light dinners. Now, she sleeps soundly and has energy for her volunteer work. Her doctor's thrilled with her improved health, and Alice says, "My nights used to be a struggle, but now they're my secret to a great day." That's what this is about, sleeping well to live well. And here's a bonus tip, make it social. Share your bedtime routine with a spouse. Walk with a friend in the morning, or tell a loved one about your sleep journal. Connecting with others boosts motivation and joy, which supports sleep. Alice says her walking buddy cheers her on, making her mornings even better. As we come to the end of our chat, I hope you're feeling inspired to transform your nights and wake up refreshed. At 60, 65, 70, or beyond, good sleep is like a gift you give yourself, setting you up for days full of energy, joy, and purpose. These 10 secrets: consistent schedule, bedtime routine, sleep environment, limiting caffeine and alcohol, morning sunlight, activity, relaxation, sleep-friendly dinner, screen limits, and a sleep journal, are simple, free, and perfect for your golden years. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one secret, maybe a consistent bedtime or 5 minutes of relaxation, and try it tonight. Start small, see how it feels, and let your body guide you from there. If you want help, check out the free sleep tracker in the description below. It's a simple tool to make better sleep easy and fun. Over time, you might find that these little habits add up to deeper sleep and happier days. Thank you so much for joining me today on Golden Wisdom Daily. It means the world to have you here, sharing this journey with us. Drop a comment below and let me know, which of these sleep secrets are you excited to try? Or do you have a favorite bedtime habit that helps you rest? Maybe it's a special tea or a cozy routine. I can't wait to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep resting, keep thriving, and keep shining. Sweet dreams, friends.